How can I get her to desire me again? She says that the passion has died. She loves me, but not in love with me. She doesn't really even want to be around me right now. Maybe she doesn't want to kiss me or even hug me right now, up to the point where she's asked me to, leave town or leave the house. What do I do about this? How do I get her to come back to me? How do I get her to want me in relationship? We just finished the C Note show for today. Miss Cynthia Cruz is the only woman allowed on there. Otherwise, it's all men, a men only Zoom call we do every single day. Cynthia, thanks for being here.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Cynthia's got 25,000 hours plus in this field. We've been in private practice for 5 years. Today, we talked about let her choose you, the mindset of letting her choose you in relationship. And I love this word let, because you absolutely men, I did in the past, and you right now are probably getting in your own way, and you're not letting her choose you. You think because of programming or cultural influences or the modeling that you saw as a boy, or that you've been taught throughout your childhood, most likely, or that you see in movies and all over the place, right? Is that you're supposed to do everything to appease the woman, that she should never be upset with you. You should do all these nice guys things. If you just did more dishes, then she would, take your pants off. That's not how it works, right? So on the C Note show, we teach the evolutionary psychology, the limbic brain of how to keep the masculine and feminine polarity and desire alive. We want there to be passion both ways. We want her to feel lucky to be with us. And yeah, we want to feel lucky to be with her as well. And it can't just be one-sided. So Cynthia, when I say let her choose you, what does that feel like for a woman when the man isn't trying to placate, appease, put her on a pedestal, when he's allowing her? He's stopped messing up, like our first phase of coaching, right? He stopped messing up and he's giving space. He's taking a step back if he's in one of these spots. He's taking space. What does that feel like for a woman when he can turn his shoulders and start to bring fulfillment in his life otherwise, and letting her choose him? What does that feel like for a woman?
Yeah, it's almost like this deep like breath of relief, I feel like, because all of a sudden there's not for her there's not this feeling of pressure. There's not even like a cord connected to her that allows her to keep staying in her line of thought of resentment or anger that this has been done or hasn't been done. When you're allowing her to choose you, uh, it's it's like any chain she was using to feel like, oh man, I don't have my freedom here, or I'm having to pretend something I'm not, uh, drops away. And the only thing left then is for her truest desire, beyond the shells, beyond the, I have to create walls around myself, is true desire. And what you're really evoking there is also her evolutionary desire to be like, this is my provider, protector, warrior who I was attracted to and continue to be. And I'm going to go with him because it's either not him or him. And so often that will create in a woman's brain a feeling of scarcity, groundedness, gratitude, and a connection to what she's truly wanting and desiring beyond shields that she may have put up.
Oh, I love that so much. This week, we're talking about subcommunication on the show and her caveman, cavewoman, evolutionary, biological, and psychological desires. I love that we teach that in conjunction with modern skills. I'll give you another cherry on top here in a second about the evolutionary psychology. Just 2 days ago, I put within our private free membership area 3 videos that I recorded about breath practices, presence practices, and awareness practices, so that she can feel your heart. She can feel you grounded as a man, that you have these masculine presence practices, these breath practices for you. And so she feels that groundedness within you. So here's the cherry on top. What you do in your own life in this work is the same as what she's going to be attracted to in her limbic system and the evolutionary psychology, in that, oh, this is my king warrior that I want to be with. She feels that when you start doing these exercises, when you take a couple of steps back, you get a book, you join our free calls, or you hire us for coaching. You go to greatmenmovemountains.com/VIP and sign up for our free membership area. You start doing these breath practices and you don't worry how she's going to take it. That's the beginning of this path. Cynthia, thanks for being here.
Okay, thank you.
Go move mountains one step at a time, guys.